Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Adams playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Keep playing like this.
Ødegaard. McAllister. McAllister. Great challenge, time to perfection. Brzezinski, not the most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ødegaard, closing in on goal. Ødegaard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Just eases him off the ball. Liam Talap. Arsnal looking to pass their way through. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's Bergkamp. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball, well read, and the danger is averted.
Bergkamp really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bergkamp. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tarkowski does well to get it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that pass isn't the best.
That's going in strongly.
Saka. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Still goalless. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ødegaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Saka is one whose deliveries we all know about. Saka, he's got away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bergkamp. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's an excellent interception.
No, but
Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Liam Talap. And it's Tarkowski.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Marino. And he's played it back. That's a shade optimistic. Can he get it through? Ødegaard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Bernardo Silva. Saliba cuts it out. And here's Bergkamp. Ødegaard. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Marino. Now it's Diaz. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, crossbar! Bergkamp. Vieira. And he's worked it through. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliant! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13, Thomas Rashitsky, number 10, Bergkamp. Coming on the field, number 9, Trossard, number
And we're
7,
underway again.
Ødegaard.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Bernardo Silva. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that was very necessary. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Ball's gone out of play. Adams. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Liam Talap. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's Tarkovsky to McAllister. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Trossard, spread out to the left. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains... Chance! Yes! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's too far for anyone. Looking for options for movement. That pass has been well intercepted. Gakpo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well measured. So much time and space here. And that's been won straight back. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Palmer getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Arsenal have a free kick. It's an Arsenal free kick. And this an opportunity to pull level. Chucky! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 29.
Arsenal are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
That's the throw. Rice. And it's Palmer. Looking to play him in. Gakpo gets into a good position. Turns and goes back. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 2, Dixon.
So all square with terrific header. Harmlessly behind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Pass somewhat off target.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Liam Delap, and he's intervened well there. He's through, now is he in? He's come in hard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that has not gone well. Gakpo tries to pass it through. Palmer gets a cross in. Calafiori. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitutions taking place.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Arsenal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And he skips past his man. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Palmer.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ødegaard engages and forces him off the ball. Cherki, but he's forced to go back. Liam Delap. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Palmer. And that could set him on his way. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. That's going to go a long way. It's played through for him. Chance for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely...
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Quick announcement today that memorable...
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 4, Vieira. Coming on the field is number 17, Emmanuel Petit.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given... Shot a goal! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsnal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good read.
That was...
And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
This their second corner of the game. Goes for a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. Tarkovsky. That has been slung wide. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's really drilled it. Arsnal have their third corner. And they've got a throw. Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Trossard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Trossard. Can he finish? That is delicious! A finish of true class. And they are cruising away.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And that's that. Arsenal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
On public transportation today.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then?